Hey all, Steve from GuitarNiche here. On the bench today we have a lovely 2009 Gibson Les Paul Plus and a certain finish, which we'll get to in a moment. Nonetheless, today's video is about tuners, locking tuners specifically. Pardon the antennas here, but I do this for a reason. Whenever I work on a guitar with locking tuners, I always leave the leads on, or the tag ends on, I should say, until the very end. Because if I have to make an adjustment somewhere where I loosen the strings and stuff like that, and I have to unlock them, well, that's game over if they're cut. You know what I mean? So it's a little logic, goes a long way. These are freshly installed strings, so I'm going to bring them up to pitch. And of course, you would have noticed right from the get-go that we have this lovely string butler installed. Does it work or not? Let me know in the comments below. So I'm just getting the attention where I want it. The next step is stretching. Okay, bear with me for a moment. So I'm giving these strings a real quick stretch here. You would think that is that, right? There's at least a couple more stretches to go, but here's the key that I want to make a point of. When I first installed these strings, I installed the strings and I locked them up good. But the thing is, as we stretch the strings and get more towards a stable string environment where they can't move anymore, you gotta keep coming back and torquing these locks up. You'll feel it. Look at that. That was almost a quarter turn on the low E there, okay? Because as they stretch, particularly on the heavier strings, as they stretch, the mechanism will start to pinch more and more and compress the metal. And you gotta keep that in mind as you go through this process. I'm gonna give the strings one more stretch. The rest of the adjustments have more or less been done. It's in spec, you might say. And once again, I'm gonna check these knobs, or these locking elements. And they're way better than where we started, but there was still a little bit of torque to do on the A and the E specifically. I alluded to a little puzzle about the finish. As you may or may not know, Gibson finishes are like all over the map. I mean, there's an literally endless supply of codes and stuff for Gibson finishes. But what do you think this is? Well, according to our instrument tag here, the documentation, this says LP standard plus LB-CH1. Now, as far as I can tell by decrypting this code here, Les Paul standard plus LB is actually written under this pickup in the neck pocket, or the pickup route, I should say. LB being light burst. So this apparently is a light burst. Pretty. The CH1, that would be chrome, and the one I believe is for first run. So there you have it, sports fans. By the way, if you're new to this channel, thank you very much for watching this far. If you have, I appreciate it. As always, like and subscribe. Okay, keeps the wheels greased. Love doing this stuff. And check out the description below. There's some lovely resources down there, freebies and whatnot. And at the end of the day, this is driving me crazy. Probably driving you nuts too. Because I know I'm done with this and I'm not going to do much else with it. I'm going to give this thing a haircut. Because there we go. Okay. As I was saying, play loud, have fun, have a great day. Cheers, folks. We'll see you. Catch you on the flip. Cheers. See ya.